we need to think of a new advert for freebets.com.
Get your best betting offers from freebets.com.
Yeah, that'll do.
The following deals are now live.
This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fighting Store, Forged Irish Stout, freebets.com. Delighted to join with a savage, Alen Babic. Some night. Oh, God, let's take the mic.
It's good. Hello.
Cheers, mate. We are here. Fabio Wardley takes on Frazer Clarke. Obviously, I suppose managerial stablemates. Fabio Wardley. Looking forward to a big fight for him on Sunday night, I suppose when it is.
Yeah, I'm just a fan for that fight because it's a brilliant fight, and you never know what you're gonna expect. You never know. Everybody is supposed to be better than Fabio Wardley. Everybody's supposed to have more experience, but Fabio Wardley knocks them out. So.
What is that like for Fabio? As he said, I spoke to him in an interview and he said, no matter what background you've got, white collar, amateur, he's proving everyone wrong in a way. So a good influence for people there, you think?
Well, exactly what he said. He proved everybody wrong, and he needs to continue to do this because today you are worth as much as your last fight. I know something about that. So yeah, I think he's gonna go on with his style. He has unique style. It's not an amateur style. It's not even a boxing style. It's just Fabio Wardley style.
Well, you talked about your last fight there. Obviously, didn't go your way. It's been almost about 10 months since that. How have you sort of learned and reflect on that performance in Poland?
Yeah, it was shit. You can say that. It was very shitty time for the Savage. I was lost in a void. I was somewhere, not here, not there. So, but I never missed the training. So that's what I get out of this experience. I never missed the training. I was depressed and everything and fucked up, but I just pull myself together, do 2 hours of training, and go back to being depressed. So you can do it. You just want people to learn on my mistakes, and just you can always train.
And you mentioned there about being in a bit of a dark spot after that loss. Does it show for yourself sometimes you find the best learning from times where life is hard? It's not always been easy for you, so do you feel like you do get a lot of learning from when times are hard, and that's where you really find yourself? Yeah,
well, that's a good question. It doesn't really help you. That's what I learned because I am in the worst shape. Always, it's a bad things to me. Even my amateur career, me bouncing and fighting, all hardship. But it never gets you prepared. It's always hard. Like this instant, like last year, like it was the first time in my life, and it's not. It's like maybe 100th time. Yeah. But I still felt like it was the first time. So. Yeah.
Did you feel like you did learn something, although it was a negative thing? You did feel like you learned. Did you feel like you can take something away from it?
Of course. That's at least I can do, because all the hardships. I did, but listen, I'm just today I'm talking like I always talk. So nothing really bothered me. The whole country of Croatia turned against me at some point. My old Savage army turned against me. So everything comes and goes, but they're starting to get back. So I didn't really learn anything new. I just knew it.
Does this make you hungrier now for new opportunities, new things on the horizon? Although you may have said you haven't learned anything, but do you feel like this could kick you up again and we may see an even bigger Savage than you are now for all the things that have happened in this past 10 months?
Well, listen, it put me in a corner. So now we're going to see what kind of beast I am. Am I going to fold or am I going to come back stronger than ever? No, there is no alternative. Either I'm going to fold and be knocked out in the first round, or I'm gonna be the best Savage I ever was. So time is gonna show.
Is that an exciting thing for you to find out of who you are?
Of course, it's brilliant. Because I want chaos, and I wanted chaos from the day one, and that's what I got. So it's nothing that I didn't knew is gonna happen. I knew it's gonna happen, so I just wasn't prepared for it because, like I said before, you can't prepare for it.
And I suppose now, that fight being at Bridgerweight, is that an ideal weight that you want to stay at, or do you think a heavyweight campaign would be ideal for you?
I don't give a shit about the weights like before. I really don't. I'm number 4, I think, at Bridgerweight. So if the opportunity comes again, my team is going to decide. Because last time I decided, it wasn't good, you know. So, because I had so much problem in the camp and my coach running away and everything. So. I just said yes because I like boxing and I wanted to be a champion. But it was the wrong choice. But I'm back. Let's go.
Is there any ideal names that you want to work towards, or is it just really for you being in big fights?
Don't care about the names. So yeah, Savage doesn't really care. My team from now on it will choose my fights. I'm never gonna choose my fights because I'm a shit matchmaker, obviously. So my team is gonna choose my fights, and I don't even wanna know who I'm fighting. My first 5 fights, I didn't know who am I gonna fight until 2 days to the fight. That was the best years of the Savage. So I really don't want to know who I'm fighting.
You are speaking honestly here about the loss and how things haven't gone well for you. Do you feel like that is a good way you need to sort of be honest and there's no cover-ups, you know, I've made mistakes and you have to own them?
Yeah, of course. I mean, what can I do? You know, it was obvious I made a mistake because I put all of my money into the training camp and I did everything I could, but I did that. So that's good for me because I always feared somebody's gonna fuck me up. You know? So if somebody gonna fuck me up, let it be me. You know? So.
And how much now, just as we close this interview off, do you want to sort of be back in the mix and you're excited to go again and get back in the ring again?
Oh, 100%, brother, 100%. You know, my camp already started, but only now I get official confirmation. And I think maybe even that Scott Welch, Colo Welch, what's his name?
So, Tommy Welch.
Tommy Welch. Yeah. Tommy Welch guy, 12-0, heavyweight. Oh, I think it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, I like it. You know, I like him. I like the smell. Yeah.
That's a good fight, definitely. Just as we sort of close this off, you got the top there, Return of the Savage, and as we always say, mate, it's good to have you back, Alan, and I look forward to whenever March 31st when you are out, mate. Top man, mate. Appreciate it. Cheers.